Okay, happy morning, everybody.
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Morning, happy indeed. My name is Wiratama Aji Wirananda, and I'll be your sergeant at arms for tonight's meeting. What's my role? Well, basically, I will read the rules of the meeting for today. Excuse me. First of all, be on time. Since we start at 10 during the Ramadan session, make sure that you arrive at least at 9:45 or at least before, or at least at the time of the meeting, at 10 a.m. If some of you did, good job. Second, identify yourself properly. If you're from another club that's not SCBD Toastmaster, you can type VTM, visiting Toastmaster, your name and then your club. Or if you're a guest, this is your first time joining SCBD Toastmaster meeting or Toastmaster meeting at all, you can type your name to G and then your name. Like for example, G John. Rule number 3, turn on your camera. Make sure that when we're doing this meeting, make sure that you turn on your camera so we can see your handsome and beautiful faces. You get, for example, you have a haircut, I can say, hey, you have a nice haircut today. Rule number 4, keep your microphone on mute. When you're not speaking, make sure that your microphone's on mute because it will disturb the other person who is speaking. And finally, be fully present and have fun. That's pretty much self-explanatory. So without further ado, I give my control back Senior Presidente, Toastmaster Garda.
Thank you, Toastmaster Wira. And now with the power vested to me, I hereby open this meeting. And now I know that our team already explained to you that you need to mute yourself throughout the meeting, but please unmute yourself because I would like to hear your spirit for today's meeting, particularly the first meeting in the morning after a while. So happy morning, everyone.
Buongiorno.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, it is finally a proper way to say happy morning because it is literally morning out there when the sun is shining bright, at least in my place here. Well, and thank you so much for coming. And also we have Dian here. If you're a guest, welcome to our meeting of SCBD Toastmasters Club. And this is one of the ways to spend your weekend with a great time, also a great place to learn all together regarding the public speaking and everything else in between. And allow me to, on behalf of the team, my name is Garda, currently serving as the president of SCBD Toastmasters Club. And before I proceed to the next agenda, I would like to have a blessed Ramadan, and may everyone have a very blissful fasting month for those who celebrate it. And I hope that God will always be with us regardless of the situation, regardless of everything else. And for those of you who are being first timer, I believe that maybe Dian here is our first timer in any Toastmasters meeting. Welcome to SCBD Toastmasters, and allow me to give a little bit of information regarding what Toastmasters International as well as SCBD Toastmasters. But of course, in the meantime, just sit back, relax, and welcome to SCBD Toastmasters. As always, it has been almost a century old, where Toastmasters International has become a non-profit educational organization that teaches everyone about public speaking and leadership skills. And by being a member, of course, you will be connected to thousands of members across hundreds of countries around the globe. And one of the highlights here in Toastmasters is that the pathways, of course, there are 11 paths that you can explore. And I would also like to extend this information to our own members here in SCBD Toastmasters. Thank you for renewing your membership so that you can explore more benefits by joining Toastmasters as a member, as well as leveraging yourself in terms of the skills that you want to unlock for your next achievements. If you are currently on your first path of these pathways, feel free to explore and elaborate more, because as long as you dive deeper into the path itself, you will be able to unlock those skills that you have never expected before. And of course, there will always be time for you to explore on other pathways so that you will be able to elevate yourself and also to strengthen your skills on which areas that you want to improve and you want to embrace and also strengthen with regard to the skills that you want to apply on a daily basis. Feel free to contact to our educational team and also our beloved Vice President of Education regarding these pathways. And thank you for always becoming the handful spirits of SCBD Toastmasters, because without you, we won't be able to provide this platform where everyone can become a better individual. And thank you for always striving for progress to make it happen. And of course, thank you for always try to instill our core values of being structured, collaborative, bold, and determined, so that we can also provide this platform where SCBD Toastmasters can be a platform and a place where everyone can become a better individual by striving for progress. And I haven't revised this yet, but this April 2022, we are shifting our meeting only in Ramadan season, from Friday evening to Saturday morning, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Jakarta time. And of course, should you wish to know more about our activities and our club, feel free to follow our Instagram at scbd.toastmasters. There's a link provided there, and you will be directed to our WhatsApp platform, our WhatsApp channel, and you will be directed to our Vice President for Membership, Toastmaster Melanie. So I think that is all from me. Now I would like to give the control to the host of this event, or so it's called the Toastmaster of the meeting. Toastmaster Hani, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, Mr. President. Happy morning, everyone. Wanna hear again?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy morning.
Because today is Saturday morning. So let me share my screen, yeah. Wait. Oh. Okay. Is that my slide is visible?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So today we held a meeting as our theme is each deed is like a seed. Before that, I want to show regarding this our meeting. It's in Ramadan season. So I just remember regarding our meeting, it's the related in this video. Let me. Is that visible? Okay.
Yep, it is visible.
Yes.
Berbagi di bulan yang baik, berbuka.
Okay, so I just remember from this. Does anyone want to guess what the main of message or moral regarding that video that I share with you? Yes, Mr. Shoki.
So if you want to get a taxi, you better make sure that you have a little grandma beside you and ask her to call the taxi for you. No, I'm just kidding. So basically, if you see people who really needs help, really needs help, do not be shy and help them if they need help. Because again, Ramadan is a really holy month, a really good month for us to increase our good deeds. So maybe in the end of Ramadan we will have extra good THR as well from the company and etc. if we did a lot of good deeds. But again, hope we can just pray for that. But yeah, do a lot of good deeds, do a lot of good things in Ramadan, and good things will come in your way as well. So just like what the commercial call taxi, and all of the taxi just stop for you guys. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Shoki. So regarding this video, I agree from Toastmaster Shoki that related in Ramadan season. So we have some remind for us to to do everything good, the things to help each other, so it can benefit for us to yes, being help each other, and uh, and we can receive the good things from other people too. But the others from the video is not being sponsored, yeah, or or like advertising, but we just related in our themes today. It's each deed is like a seed, so everything that you do good things, you can increase is such a seed, you know. Every time you do the good things, you have a lot of seed, so it sounds like we have in pahala, I mean I mean like in related in Ramadan. So I just want to share to all of you by remember we have a word of the day. It's nourish. Nourish is the verb. It's provide with the food or other substance necessary for growth, health, and the good conditions. And second, you can keep feeling or believe is one of mine typically for a long time. Yeah, related in this months. You can remember when you want to eat or some things like that. And example, I was doing everything I could to nourish and protect the baby. Just you can please mention word of the day by today meeting. So we have an agenda. It's first prepare speech. It's 5 until 7 minutes in for all members, only members to be participants. And the second, we have agenda is table topic session. It's for eligible for members and guests. And the third, we have a speech evaluation, 2 until 3 minutes. It's only for members. So, and we have an evaluation team, but I will not alone today. I will send back to Toastmaster Raki. Toastmaster Raki, you can explain introduction your team. Toastmaster Raki.
All right, thank you so much, Madam Tom, Toastmaster Hani. So, my fellow Toastmasters and guests, happy morning. This is the literally morning since we have meeting in the morning, not in the evening. I will share my screen first. Wait. Let me share my screen. Can you see my screen, guys?
Yes.
All right. So I'm Raki here as a general evaluator, and I have team for today, which is, let me call one by one. First, we have Madam Timer, Toastmaster Tias. So Toastmaster Tias, the screen is yours to explain your role.
Thank you, Toastmaster Raki. So, my fellow Toastmasters and guests, today I will be your timer. My name is Tias, and I will time the prepared speeches, table topic, as well as the evaluation. I will also alert each speaker of the time they have left using the green, yellow, and also the red background. And in order to be eligible for voting, speakers need to finish the speech within the time allocation. So for the icebreaker speeches, but we don't have icebreaker speeches today, so I will jump to the prepared speeches. For the prepared speeches should be 5 to 7 minutes in length. So at 5 minutes, I will change my background into green, and then at 6 minutes, I will change my background into yellow, and At 7 minutes, I will change into red. At this point, speakers need to wrap up the speeches in less than 30 seconds. And then for table topic speakers should limit their remarks to not more than 2 minutes. So at 1 minute, I will change my background into green. At 1 minute, 1 minute and 30 seconds, I will change background into yellow. And then at 2 minutes, it will change into red. So at this point, the speakers need to wrap up their speeches in less than 30 seconds. And for the individual evaluation, should be between 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I will change my background into green. And then at 2 and 30 seconds, the background will turn into yellow. And at 3 minutes, it will change into red. At this point, speaker need to wrap up their speeches in less than 30 seconds. I also will chat in the, I will write in the chat box for the green, yellow, and red based on the time remaining. Thank you. Back to you, GE.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tias, as our timer for today. So please be mindful to all speakers for your time limitation. And next, we'll go to our AWOD counter, which is Toastmaster Tami. So Toastmaster Tami, the screen is yours.
Thank you, GE. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Thank you. Okay. Happy morning, my fellow Toastmasters and guests. Let me introduce myself. My name is Tami, and today I will be the AWOD counter. So my responsibility is to note words and sounds that are used as a pause filler by anyone who speaks today. During the meeting, I will listen for overused words, including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will listen for filler sounds, including and r. And I will also note when a speaker repeat a word or phrase, such as I or this means. Another thing that I note is the word of the day, which is nourish. Please use it as many as you can during the meeting. And at the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker uses these expressions. Back to you, GE.
All right, thank you so much, Madam AWOD counter, for your explanation. And next, the role is, the next role is grammarian, which is due by Toastmaster Dentia. So Toastmaster Dentia, the screen is yours.
Thank you, GE. Happy morning, everyone. So I have the honor today to be the grammarian. What I will do is to note down any beautiful quotes and phrases, and also the misuse or incorrect structure of the sentence. So, but don't be afraid. Yeah, we're all here to learn together. So at the end of the session, I will be back with my reports and my finding, and hope it will benefit us in the future. Back to you, G.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Dentia, as our grammarian for today. And last, I will call Toastmaster Indah as our ballot counter. Toastmaster Indah, the screen is yours.
Hi, happy morning.
Happy
Thank you,
morning.
Toastmaster Shouty, our GE. My name is Indah, and I will serve as the ballot counter in this meeting. As a ballot counter, I will create a poll during this meeting, and I shall use an easy poll. Once there's a timer report, I will then send a link in the chat box, and you can choose, or you can vote which is your most favorite speakers, whether it's the best speakers, best table topic speakers, or even best or favorite evaluators. So let's back again to our GE. I'll meet you again on the next session later on. Over to you, GE.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Indah as our ballot counter. And lastly, my role as GE. As you know, GE means General Evaluator. I will evaluate all of the things in this meeting. And yeah, hopefully we can enjoy our morning meeting for today. So that's all from me and my team. I will give it back to our lovely Tom, Toastmaster Hani. The screen is yours.
Thank you, Mr. GE. So remember from the evaluation GE team, it's we have a grammarian, AWOD, and timer and bell counter. So we can notice from them, and they can preparation from related. We learn about grammarian and filler words, and we notice our this prepare speech in the timer. And so please don't forget to vote, and Toastmaster Indah will share the links later. So next, we have prepare speech and evaluator today. First, we have a speaker is Toastmaster Paxia. She will deliver a level 1 project to be. The title is Lead Yourself 101. But before that, before start, Toastmaster Paxia will be introduction first by Toastmaster Irfan. Toastmaster Irfan, over to you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster. Happy morning, everyone. My fellow Toastmaster and guests. Today, I will become the evaluator for Toastmaster Paxia. Toastmaster Paxia will deliver her speech on level 1, project 2. And the purpose on this project is to learn or review the basic method for writing speech with defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech on any topic. And she has 5 to 7 minutes to deliver her speech. And without further ado, please welcome Toastmaster Paxia. Lead yourself. Lead yourself, Toastmaster Paxia.
Thank you, Toastmaster Irfan. Happy morning, everyone. My name is Paxia. I'm doing my second project today, which is Lead Yourself 101. So I want to start from a question. When we wake up in the morning, what do you guys think? So you can chat in the chat box. Let me see your comment. What do you guys think? Food? Food, check my phone. Check your phone, okay, Toastmaster Uyun. I agree with you. I also check my phone in the morning. Oh, your guitar. It's super. Check my phone. Oh, you realize you're dreaming. Okay. Thank you for the answers. So I guess you must think about you're gonna do that day, whether you go to office, like when you go to the office or school, or even today in weekends, you probably will think that you probably want to go somewhere else, and what you gonna eat, like in the chat box before. So let me know later, what do you ponder in the morning again after you hear my speech. So those things actually are the small things in leading yourself. It's easy, right, guys, to lead yourself. Like in the morning when you plan something, that's something related to leading yourself. So I want to go to the so I want you to know more about how to lead yourself with positive impacts. So how to do that? So solitude. Solitude is the answer. What is solitude? What can solitude have to do with leadership? So solitude means being alone, while leadership necessitates the presence of others, like the people you're leading. You guys probably are thinking, Paksha, do leadership and solitude like a contradiction? Like leadership is with people while solitude is being alone. So it's yes and no. Yes, in terms of the meaning of the word. Otherwise, no, because we actually could see the relevance of solitude that improves our leadership. So back to the previous questions. What's solitude? When we think we have to be alone, when we think we have to be alone. Thinking means concentrating on one thing long enough to develop an idea about something, not learning other people's ideas or memorizing something like in internet. So in short, you have to think for yourself, develop your own thinking. So you simply cannot do that if you keep opening Instagram, Twitter, WhatsApp, or other social media apps. You should think yourself. You can find your own like wise thing in yourself, because we actually have our own experiences, and we our brand could have helped us to give a wise stuff to our mind. So we have to just devote our time to really think, to be alone, not disrupted by others thinking. It's only by concentrating, sticking to the questions, being patient, and then we get our own original idea. And often, even that idea doesn't turn out to be very good, we also need time to think about it. We make mistakes, we think, and then we make new plan. Now, I want to help you guys what you should achieve in your solitude state when you're being alone. First thing first, you have to find your internal motivation. What's your personal goals? For me, my personal goals is I want to help others. I want to be kind to others. I want to, how to say, like, I want to be happy for myself. That's my personal goals. Maybe you can also type here your personal goals if you don't mind. So I probably, if I have time, I will read your chats. Okay, and then the second one, you have to chart your path. What's your professional goals? So related to our personal goals, we also have our professional goals. It's about our career or our things you want to achieve in a, how to say, like, I don't know, what's your professional goals. Maybe you want to have legacy to the company or other things. And then the third one is stating, you must state how you move down your path. It's about to outlining what you can do and what you can't do. So you have to make the guardrail. The guardrail is the boundaries, the border that you don't want to cross about. Maybe like the moral things. I don't know. Like if I want to be kind, so I don't want to lie to people. I don't want to steal something. That's my guardrail. So when after you do that, you can do your action. And then last thing, the fourth one is you should inspire yourself. Because when you face challenges, sometimes there won't always be someone there to lift you back up. You sometimes have to find inspiration by your own. So this is all about creating an anchor that you can use to reignite the fire in your mind. So last but not least, I want to cover all up. You have to be in solid state, and then you must uh, you must uh, you must find your internal motivation, chart your path, plan how you will do that, what's your guardrail, and then inspire yourself when you face challenges. Last but not least, I have a quote. Remember, the main job of the leader is thinking, and the best preparation for leadership is thinking. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Hani.
Yes. All right, give applause to Toastmaster Paxia. It's such a great speech. Just remember the regarding as a leadership is be a good leader is think and remember from Toastmaster Paxia. It's you can inspire yourself first, and you can find your motivate for yourself first, and you can find your what's purpose from yourself and purpose related career and personal professional. So thank you to Mr. Praxia for sharing to us, and don't forget to give the feedback to her personal chat. And so okay, after Toastmaster Praxia, we have a second speaker is Toastmaster Uyun. Toastmaster Uyun will deliver her level 4 project 1 is about a best camp. But first, Toastmaster Uyun will be introduction by Toastmaster Garda as evaluator. Toastmaster Garda, over to you.
All right. Thank you, Toastmaster Hani. Happy morning. So it is an honor for me to evaluate Toastmaster Uyun's project regarding her level 4 projects of leading in difficult situations, whereas the purpose of this project is for Toastmaster Uyun to practice strategies for adjusting to unexpected changes of a finalized plan. So firstly, we will hear a short speech of 5 to 7 minute speech from Toastmaster Uyun, and then followed by 5 to 10 minutes for impromptu responses from the audience regarding the plan or the content that Toastmaster Uyun will be delivered throughout the speech. And let's hear it from Toastmaster Uyun, a base camp, Toastmaster Uyun. The screen is yours.
Okay. A base camp is your online gateway to pathways where you will find everything you need on your journey. Say Toastmasters International in the website. But wait, today we are not going to talk about this base camp, but base camp. Happy morning, everyone. Uyun here will be explaining a proposal of having base camp. Oh, okay. So base camp is like a summer camp where SCBD Toastmasters Club members can gather and reconnect and have some fun and talk a lot throughout the camp. So it will be held on a weekend when the club is about to have regular offline meetings. So it's more like a transition, and it will be 24 hours from a Saturday to a Sunday. And I'm thinking about the place where we can go to like get some sunshine, sweat a little, and have some outdoor activities. I'm thinking to have it in at Mangrove Ecotourism Center. They have the lodgings, grass field, and some common rooms for us together. Why we do this? I think the base camp here is very important to us for us to connect and get to know each other better, to recharge ourselves, and the last but not least is to support each other in our Toastmaster journey. An Indonesian proverb say, do not know, then do not love. And if we can love each other, we can know how we can support others or what we can expect from others to help us as well. So basically, that's the overview of base camp activity. So what's in it? For the first day, the participants will come to the venue, already had lunch and check-in. And the first activity will be the icebreaker to make sure that everyone knows each other better. And then followed by an educational session about designing our Toastmaster journey. Basically, it's to revisit our goal and also to evaluate whether our how we do in Toastmaster already align with what we would love to achieve at the very beginning, and see how others can help us or we can help others to grow as well. And then after a break, we will have game session. So it will be up to the game facilitator, but it should be using gestures. And then after the dinner, we will have table topic session, but it will be longer than the usual one. And the participants are expected to write personalized evaluation to others. And that is all for the day one, the first 12 hours. And then on the second half, on the day two, it will be started by morning exercise and then breakfast, and another educational session where we will leverage educational materials from Toastmasters International for good speech recipe. I am a big fan of Toastmasters International materials. We can go to the basic, like what is a good speech? How we can do gesture, how we can do interaction with the audience, that kind of thing we can share to each other and be takeaways for us, how we can improve our public speaking in general. And then will be followed by 2 more games. The game which will use vocal variety, another game using facial expression. And then we wrap it up and close the base camp activity. Okay, and all the activities will be managed by the assigned PIC. And here is the team. There will be 4 teams helping the event. The first is the registration team, logistics team, edu facilitator, and game facilitator. There are some people assigned to help the activities, but they are also the participants of the activity, so they are not like spared. Basically they are participants as well, but they need to be responsible at a certain agenda that we set. And for the registration team, they will manage the registration, like how many people can join the event, and then collect the participation fee. Yeah, there is participation fee. It will not be free, but I'll make sure that it will be reasonable price. It will cover the lodging, and then dinner, and like simple breakfast. So I'm thinking to make it not offer than 200,000 rupiah. I'm thinking about that. So I hope it will be reasonable for everyone to join this. And for the logistics team, they will distribute the room and then arrange dinner, breakfast, first aid kit, blah, blah, blah. And for the edu facilitator and game facilitator, basically they will be responsible to manage some agendas that we do. So this is the plan that I would love to propose to you. And to make it better plan, I would love to hear some, scenarios from you, whether some of this plan might not be working. So I hope it sounds great and everyone can join the base camp activities. Back to you, Toastmaster Hani.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Uyun, for the speech. I think related from Toastmaster Uyun. Does anyone have a question from Toastmaster Uyun presentation? Okay, Toastmaster Dentia.
Yes. Wow, that's a great plan actually. As a PPE, I would support that. But I'm just wondering if you have tried to do some survey on how it can be done, on how long it will take, and how much we need to spend, because not only in this club especially, not everyone is single. Someone has a family, and what if the family wants to join? If you really think about having a night out with the members, then those kind of things needs to be considered, right? That's all for myself.
Okay. Toastmaster Uyun, do you want to answer the question or later?
You're still muted.
Thank you. Okay, so I think I would love to answer one by one. Is that okay? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Dantia. From your question, it's like how long and then how much will we spend, and how if some families would love to join the activity, especially when the night out, if the family do not allow the person to join. Okay, thank you very much. For how long and how long? So the Mangrove Ecotourism Center is very far. It's in PIK, like Pik. When I went there, it took me like around 1 hour by Transjakarta. Yeah, Transjakarta is cheap, but then it take longer time. But I believe that there are some people who are living in Jakarta, they have like personal car to drive there. So I do not include the transportation fee to the venue from the participation fee to externalize that, because I guess some people can have like lower how to say, like lower budget to go there, for example, by personal car or Transjakarta, but some people might prefer like go car. So I think I will, for the transportation fee, I will leave to the people. And if someone has personal car, maybe some people can go together with the person as well. So for how much for the participation fee, I think it will be 200. 150 is for the lodging, and another 50 is for dinner and like small breakfast, like I would say minimalist one, the Western style breakfast. That's participation fee, and then another budget will be for the transportation getting there. I think if it's Transjakarta, it's only 3,500. Yeah, around the time for one way, and another way, another 3,500. But if you have personal car, I guess it will be go to your gasoline, or if you go to go car, I think it will be about a bit expensive. And how long? I'm thinking to make it 24 hours from afternoon to another afternoon. Why? Because some families will need like personal time in the morning or another afternoon on Sunday to prepare for Monday. But if the family would love to join, I would recommend, but the fee will be on your own arrangement. The mangrove ecotourism is friendly for all ages, so your families can join as well. And if the family would love to join the night activity as well, that's okay. But if they do not allow this person to join, maybe the kids will need to be, packed in the bag to sleep by the father. I think I will excuse that. Okay.
But don't you think that they will make their own session over there if they bring the family?
I want to ask
agree.
question,
I agree with
Toastmaster Uyun. When we bring a family, I think that's a little bit challenging, because why? We bring family, but this is we talk English every day. What if they talk Sundanese or Japanese or Chinese or Bugis? They will just roaming. How do you plan about that? If you still include family, I think this is challenge to invite family.
And I want to add some statement about that, because you know that I am not living in Jakarta. I'm not staying in Jakarta, and I have to go to Jakarta because of only, let's say, 12 hours activity. What do you think about someone like me, who I feel like I'm excluded, something like that? So yeah, and also about the budget, 200,000 rupiah per person. I don't think it's enough, because you know, if you said that, how about the quality of the food, of the lodging, and something else? Please.
Yeah, I agree with Toastmaster Agung.
May I add some advice?
Maybe I would love to address first the first comment from Toastmaster Dendia and Toastmaster Alvin, and then go to Toastmaster Agung. Okay, about the concern of bringing family, family can join with the disclaimer that like they can like stay in the same location, but they will not be, how to say, like meddling the activities that we set. For example, if we do the as a designing Toastmaster journey, of course the family cannot join that because they are not Toastmasters, right? And we will set kind of barrier to the family, so the families can join to observe, but not join in the activities. If the game allows them to join, maybe yeah, that's okay. But we will set also the tone that if the family would love to join, they need to speak in English. And also, for example, if the kids are joining the game, they will need to have, how to say, supervision from the partner of the Toastmaster member. For example, if the husband is the one Toastmaster member, then the kids need to be supervised by the wife. It's not like the husband will bring the kids alone, then leave them alone playing outside there. So that's, I think, what I think about being family. And about Toastmaster Agung, yeah, I do understand your concern. I try to also incorporate people who are living outside of Jakarta. That's why I'm thinking that it will be like a transition where we would love to have the meetings offline. I think like whether like you, sorry, like go to Jakarta, for example, me, I will go to Jakarta when the meetings going offline. But another thing is that we will have rest time after 10 p.m. So there is that will be an event when we will reconnect with the other members outside of Jakarta who cannot join the session. So I guess that's kind of compensation that, sorry, we need to compensate to reconnect with the other members who are outside of Jakarta. We do not want to exclude you, but that is the limitation of the event being held offline and yeah, in Jakarta. And about the budget, yep, I also do understand your concern whether 200 rupiah is reasonable or not. In this case, it's with all the, how to say, supervision from the lodging. I mean, I checked the website, and I've been there as well. Yeah, it will be not like 5 stars hotel. It's lodging. It's okay. It's lodging. It has some how to say, it's near mangrove area where some mosquitoes can come. But I think
wow. I mean, how about the other things like you said about the venue that you want to utilize as a venue for our meetings, for our, let's say, for games? Don't you need to pay for that? Because I don't think that because you said that 150k rupiah is for our lodging. I mean for accommodation, for sleeping, yeah, for sleeping. But then 50k for food, I guess, and then yeah, for venue, and then other stuff like small things that you need to consider about that. And yeah, please do rethink about that. Please do make a budget clearly about that. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, so okay, so for the venue why it's yeah, it's kind of humble lodging. It's not like 5 stars hotel, but I guess that's the essence of the activity, because we would love to open up to others, mingle others. So I'm thinking that the location will not be very comfort, but everyone can just, how to say, like chill and relax. But we need to be active, so that's the setting. And because of that setting, then we go to the lodging, and then that's the price that the lodging offers. And for the sleeping arrangement, yeah, it will be it's like outdoor activities, and that's and how to say, sorry. Also for this
outdoor
location, it's
activities
already.
you said?
I know that there are some office activities held in that place, so that already meets the standard of having like kind of group activities in that
Is
area.
of office or outside outdoor activities? Because you said that there will be a lot of mosquitoes around because it's a mangrove area, right? So
no.
I'm afraid
Yeah,
that
because
it will be not comfortable for us. Sorry.
this will be the thunderstorm or rainy months is coming, I guess, like in the next month, because we are already in the second quarter of this year, and I see the weather prediction is raining. How do you
Thank you so much.
Maybe if I can add,
Okay, when I say the mosquito, sorry, Dr. Raki, let me address this, and because of the time constraint, okay. So when I say mosquito, it might sound that okay, we will be bitten by the mosquitoes, or because it's outdoor, then we get the risk of thunderstorm. But this logic is already standardized. I mean, like we can ensure the safety. And though I said mosquito, it's not like we will be bitten, because the logic is already have some nets to prevent the mosquito. And why I propose this is because I know like this place is already used by some like offices activities. So I guess for the safety and standard, it's okay. Though it's not be very, very, very comfortable, but it can meet the kind of reasonable price for us to have the outdoor activities. Yeah, that's all from me. I guess
I just
I hope.
outdoor, and then there is a net. I cannot imagine about that.
Okay. Oh, okay. It's okay. Thank you so much. Maybe later I will show you the place. Okay. Is it okay for me to wrap up this?
Yes.
Okay, maybe. Okay, later I will show you separately about the place. So basically, it's okay, an okay place to have the activities. Okay, I guess that's all from me. Thank you so much for your ideas how to make this plan better, to revisit the plan. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Back to you, Toastmaster Hani.
Thank you, Toastmaster Uyun. Let's give applause to Toastmaster Uyun, everyone. Let's give applause. She already present about related the event, a base camp. So just remember from our base camp, please deliver to our project so we can finish our level as soon as possible. So I think we already have all of the speaker is already present. So Toastmaster Tias, I think you can share in the chat box, yeah.
Yeah, I already shared in the chat box, and both of the speaker are eligible. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Tias, for share the report in the chat box. So, Toastmaster Indah, could you please send the link post? Yeah. Or okay.
Is it accessible?
Yes. Okay. So the link post is already sent by Toastmaster Indah. Thank you, Toastmaster Indah. So everyone, please don't forget, you can vote by easy post. I think we have 1 minute of silence, yeah, to share to vote. Okay, please don't forget to vote. 1 minute of silence to vote. Okay. Okay, I think does everyone already cover ya, Toastmaster Indah? Okay, so thank you for the while we waiting. So we move for the next session is wait. Okay, so we move for the next session is about table topic sessions. Does my screen is visible? Yeah. Okay. The next session is table topic, but we will lead by Toastmaster Duwi. Toastmaster Duwi. Over to you, Toastmaster Duwi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hani. Hello, happy morning, everyone.
Happy morning.
Happy morning. Buongiorno.
Okay, Toastmaster Hani, could you please help me to list all the participants? Hello,
Yeah.
Toastmaster Hani.
Yes. Okay.
Do you mind helping me to?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's hard to see those who are lining up for the session.
Okay. Sure. I will mention who is the first.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hani. Everyone, this is our table topics session. It's specialized by its Toastmaster signature, where everyone can speak in 1 until 2 minutes speech. And I will share my screen. And today's meeting, I'll bring up this theme. It's Harvest Moon because of our theme today. Good deed is like each deed is like a seed. Okay, I almost forget that. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so here's the rules. Be ready to participate. Be prepared in 30 seconds. Deliver a speech in 1 until 2 minutes length. Relax and enjoy the session. Remember to use our word of the day. It's nourish. I hope I can spell it right away. To provide people or living things with food in order to make them grow and keep them healthy. Can we start?
Okay.
So who's going to be our first speaker, Toastmaster Hani?
Is John Smith. I don't know. Okay. I think the first is Toastmaster Alvin.
Okay, Toastmaster Alvin, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, which one will you choose?
We'll choose bell pepper.
Bell pepper. So you can give response to this quote. Our sins are more easily remembered than our good deeds.
I'm afraid I don't have friends. I'm afraid my boss don't like me. I was anxious. My future is unsure. I'm happy now become who I am. I'm from Padang. I have a lot of friends. I'm happy. I live. My family is happy. Everyone is healthy. Now, which one is you remember? Is my anxiety and my fear or my happiness? That is one of research that people tend to remember or attracted to a negative one, like fearness. Oh, that's good for you can use it in your speech or in your talk. How to attract people? Fearness, or stupid things. Oh, people will notice that. And so is your sins. No matter how good you are every day, people tend to remember the negative one. But I think that's okay. That's good. It's pretty good. Why? Because that means that one care for me. They notice what my fearness, my weakness, and I can work with that stuff. Why? Because I am the last person to know what is my weakness or what is my negativity. Whether I'm lazy or am I sick or am I a toxic people, I am the last person who noticed that. So I will take advantage if someone just see the bad things for me or my sins instead of my good things to do. I will thankful for that, and that's I think is a proactive way to face a great life. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Dwi.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Toastmaster Alvin. Yeah, it's indeed right. I think I couldn't agree more with that because our brain naturally will give alarm to something that is negative. Okay, let's move on to the next speaker. Oh yeah, anyway, don't forget to use our word of the day. It's nourish. So who's our next speaker, Toastmaster Hani?
The next speaker is Toastmaster Wira.
Sorry. Bonus.
All right.
Okay, let's choose Toastmaster Wira.
Hello, TTM. I'm gonna choose cabbage.
Cabbage. Big words seldom accompany good deeds. Big words seldom accompany good deeds. Over to you, Toastmaster Wira.
I'm casually surfing on the internet, and all of a sudden I see a picture or a video, somebody saying that I will donate my money to and like the person is showing that he or she is donating money to the orphans and all that. No, I'm the type of guy who prefers everything to be discreet. Like for example, since I choose cabbage for the topic, I like to cook. I remember made a clay pot tofu, or some of you might call it sapo tahu, using cabbages and all and other vegetables like broccoli and all that. And to me personally, when I want to make something big, I'm not going to show it to everybody. At least I'm doing it as a secret. And then I send it to my family, like, hey, somebody made this food, right? I'm not gonna be the one saying I made it. I prefer to be discreet and it's like, hey, somebody made it, but actually I'm the one who made it. So I want to be a little ambiguity. To me personally, a little ambiguity, or at least a little mysteriousness can be used for doing a good deed. For example, you wear. I mean, hey, if you want to be a bit creepy, you can wear a leather face mask from Texas Chainsaw Massacre and do good deed just to for the chuckle of it. You know, at least I don't like to when it comes to a good deed, I show my face and writing my name. Wiratama Aji, I just like to call myself another name. For example, probably Cougar. But yeah, when it comes to big talks and showing everybody that you do good deeds, I don't know. It's not really my thing. So that's all from me. Back to you, TTM.
Thank you for sharing, Toastmaster Wira. Yeah, I think it's a common, I don't know whether it's common courtesy, yeah. When we give with our right hand, even our left hand doesn't have to know about it, right?
Yep.
Okay, thank you for sharing. Okay, let's go to the next speaker. Who is our next speaker, Toastmaster Hani?
Next speaker, the third speaker is Toastmaster Shauki.
Toastmaster Shauki, okay. You can choose asparagus or eggplant. Here, Toastmaster Shauki. Hello.
Yes,
Happy morning.
Happy morning. Chill. Don't worry, I forgot to unmute my microphone.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I really love asparagus, I'm gonna choose eggplant.
Cool. Here it is. Men die daily, but good deeds live forever.
Men die daily. What do you think we are?
Yes, everyone will at the end of the day, right?
Why men?
But
Why
good
not
deeds.
human? Human die daily.
Yeah, I know it's not gender neutral, but I just take the quote somewhere in the internet. So yeah, please forgive me. Okay.
Yes.
Over to you, Toastmaster Shauki.
I did a lot of stupid things. I did a lot, and I mean a lot of stupid things. One time, when I was a kid, I was in the neighborhood, only wearing underwear, and just running, say, "Ah!" When I was a kid. Okay, when I was still baby, just like 7 years old me. I was pretty crazy back then. Even right now, I'm still crazy. People know me by a lot of things. People call me as Mr. Nopjob, the walking ticking bomb, and all of those amazing, people give me different nicknames. People call me Silent Shauki once, but it will never happen again, unfortunately. But the thing that I really, really remember when I was still in junior high school is when I was crying at the park because I just got bullied. I just got bullied so bad. I ran away from home for one day, and basically I don't have any money. I remember really, really well that I only have 10,000 rupiah back then, which is equivalent to riding an angkot or transportation for maybe 3-4 times. And I was in a place called Pulau Gadung, and I have no one. It's sad, right? But this one gentleman approached me and asked me, "Do you want to have some lunch?" Because I look so desperate. Even now, I look so desperate. He offered me lunch and offered me a ride home. And because of that, I always remember that day, and I always share that particular story. Even right now, 10 years from now, 15 years from now, I still remember that day. So remember, guys, even that one small good deed will be remembered by one person, and that's good enough. So remember, always do good deeds, because we'll never know who will need those stories. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing, Toastmaster Shauki. And yeah, I've ever got bullied too for being skinny because everyone has something with
Very
lose
180
weight
degrees. Yeah.
problems. Yeah. Okay, let's laugh about it. Let's laugh at it. Yeah. Thank you for sharing anyway. Okay, let's move on to the next speaker. It's Toastmaster Agung. Hello, Toastmaster Agung.
Hello, Toastmaster Duwi. How are
Can
you?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Thank you for asking. What about you?
I'm good. Great. Thank you.
Cool. It's a bit stiff, yeah, the session. Or is it just me? Can you please perform like plants when I give this, and you pretend like plants blooming like this?
Plants, I mean,
Okay.
the flower blooming.
Yeah, I don't know how to really craft that word, so yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Cool.
I don't know. I don't know which I'll be coming.
Okay, the last one for this batch is asparagus. You have no other choice. Yeah, terus Mas Ragung. A good picture is equivalent to a good deed. I hope I spell it right. Yeah. A good picture is equivalent to a good deed by Vincent van Gogh. 1 until 2 minutes. Starts now.
All right. I cannot decide which kind of picture the Van Gogh mentioned about it because picture has only 2 dimensions. Means that we don't know we don't know the 3 dimension, the 3rd dimension. I mean, from if we see from the left or from right, it will be different angle that we will see. And if we see from back, we cannot see that picture. Means that we can capture if that good picture will represent a good deed. No. And when we see it from another angle, we will see, oh, I think there is not a good thing that he or she want to do that kind of action, something like that. So for example, when we see some celebrity with a good picture, I mean with good photograph in Instagram, I don't think it will be forever a good when they want a good message that they want to deliver. I think there is another thing that they want to deliver, the message that want to deliver. Means that I don't agree with that statement because a good picture is not always about the good for another thing. Thank you so much.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes some quotes will be very personal and only few who can really relate it. But yeah, thank you for trying to articulate it and describe it, Toastmaster Agung. Let's go to the next speaker. What about our guest? Toastmaster Hani, could you please help me to...
Okay, so I think can I choose randomly?
Yeah.
For the guest. Okay, hello guest Dian, are you there?
Oh yeah, I'm there.
Okay, do you want to join a table topics?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, let's move to some other part of this. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Cool. Okay, let's choose scallion, tomato.
What kind of plant is?
Which one?
Corn.
Okay, corn. Sorry.
Corn.
Bonus. Okay, corn. The reward of a good deed is in having done it. The reward of a good deed is in having done it. You can give the response to the quote, or yeah, you can say you agree or disagree with that, or something related to it.
Okay. First,
1 until 2 minutes.
First, I want to
Start now.
say hello to all of you. First, I want to say hello to all of you because this is my first time join this SCBD Toastmaster group. I have joined once with Malang Toastmasters group, and this is my first. All right, with this statement, can you share screen again? Because can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Can you
All
see
right.
my screen?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. The reward of a good deed is in having done it. Well, for me, basically, yes, agree with this statement because after we done a good deed, normally people will appreciate or at least say thanks to me, and it's big reward for me if doing some helpful things to the others. You feel like, oh, I'm in a right way of doing this, and then it will motivate all of people if they do a good things and then do next good things. Sometimes we don't need a reward like money then or another, but just say thank you for your help, and it increases your confidence and it increases your value of yourself when you are appreciated by someone. I think that's all. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing, Guest Dian. Yay! Give Guest Dian a warm applause. Thank you. Yeah, I think nothing can beat any goodness or good deeds we do to others. Yeah, it's just something that you feel inside when you just give it, right? Things will be so stressful if you think about how they respond to our actions, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful message. Thank you. Let's go to the next speaker. We still have our guest, right, Toastmaster Hani?
Yes, we have a guest. There is a guest, Arif Purba. Hello, guest Arif.
Hello,
Welcome
guest
back.
Arif.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Can you please turn on your camera? Is it possible?
Wait.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. Corn is not available. You can choose scallion or tomato or what else here?
I choose tomato.
Tomato, okay. To be doing good deeds is man's most glorious task. To be doing good deeds is man's most glorious task. You can give any response to this statement, either stating agreement or disagreement to this quote, or you can share some other things that is related to it. And yeah, don't forget to use our word of the day is nourish.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Thank you. The screen is yours.
I will try. If you want apple, plant apple seeds. If you want to wait, sorry. If you want to harvest apple, plant apple seeds. If you want to harvest tomato, plant the tomato seeds. Nah, that's the wise man says. If we want to change people, we must change ourselves first. If we want to be better from other people, if we want to better treatment from other people, we must first start with the better from ourselves to the other. That's the opinion or the wise man say, the lucky one that I have ever here. While I was faced with the bad situation, I will try to find myself first, what I can do better with this situation and with this temptation. That's my own word for this after this morning. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing, Guest Arif. Yay, give Guest Arif a warm applause, everyone. Okay. Cool, yeah. Woo! Yeah, I'm curious about how can we find the difference between something that is mutual and reciprocated. Okay, leave that question. Let's go to the next speaker. We still have one other guest, right? If I'm not mistaken, that's Mas Rani.
Yes, or yes, we have one other guest, or I think there's a volunteer. How about our members?
Maybe we can try to ask our guests first.
Okay. Hello, guest Dia. Are you there?
Hello, good morning, everyone.
Yes.
Can you please turn on your camera?
Wait. Hello, good morning.
Hello, happy morning.
I feel just a little bit nervous.
Yeah, no worries.
Because this is my first time in this club. I really enjoy this club.
Welcome to the club.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, you can choose.
Hello, Dia.
You can choose scallion or onion. They are both from onions family. The one is scallion, spring onion, and onion.
Right. I'm gonna choose onion maybe.
Onion, okay. So shines a good deed in a weary world. So shines a good deed in a weary world.
Okay.
So you can try to respond to this quote by stating that you agree or disagree, or even you have some other things you want to share that is related to this statement. That's okay too. And yeah, don't forget to use our word of the day. It's nourish.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes. Okay, before it,
Cool.
I'm gonna introduction myself at first. My name is Dia Tribuana Tunggadewi. I was student at RIDU, the Republic of Indonesia Defense University. Well, talking about in a worry world, like in today's era, we know is the world is really rough. We cannot often maybe find the good things or good habit from the other people. So the signs of a good deeds, it's very meaning. I think maybe we can just only doing something good in a little thing, just a little thing, but the impact is very important, maybe to the other. Like maybe today I'm not having a good mood or a good time, so my friends come to me, she just say, hello, how are you today? So I just feel good, like that's only little bit question or a little bit attention from her. So that's mean a little good, a little deeds can make sign in the other world. I think that's my opinion, and for that we must notice our good habit or good attitude to the other, and probably that can make signs in this root word or in this aware word. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing, Toastmaster guest Dia, and thank you for mentioning our word of the day is nourish. Okay, with guest Dia shared her statement and participate to our table topic session. It's wrapping up our session today. Thank you all for sharing and see you on the next meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster Hani.
Yay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Dewey. It's a very cute design, Harvest Moon. I never played it before, but the quote, it's very meaningful by today. Okay, we move for the next session is evaluation session. Evaluation sessions is I will send back to Toastmaster Raki. Wait a minute. Sorry, before that, I think we can share the timer first. Yeah, Toastmaster Tias.
Yes, Toastmaster Hani, for the table topic speakers are all speakers are eligible to vote. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Tias, for sharing. And Toastmaster Indah, could you please share the link polls in the chat box? Toastmaster Indah.
Yes, it's there on the chat box. Madam Tom.
Thank you, Toastmaster Indah. So, okay, while we waiting for the our vote, it's run. So I think we can do the photo session again. Yeah. So, Master Alvin, could you please help lead the photo session while we wait in the vote?
Toastmaster Hani, my fellow Toastmaster and guests, this is your chance to show your existence here. Happy morning, everyone.
Happy morning.
Morning.
Yeah. Anyone fasting?
Nope.
Not yet? Okay.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah. Okay. We will tomorrow fasting. Okay, we will have 3 photos. So please mind what will your best post of the day, because this will be posted into our Instagram and everyone will look at you. Okay, please make sure turn on your camera. And in 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now let's do the first pose. In count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pose. Okay, wait. Okay, capture first. Control C, Control V. Okay. The second photo. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pose. All right. Wait. Control C. Control V. Now this is your last pose. Your must be your best pose of the day. Give
the very much energy here. Okay.
Just an idea. Sorry, interruption.
Okay.
What about we have some posts like this because of our team? Yeah, it's
Oh
okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Just be
Thank
like
you.
this. You
The
are
Home
awesome.
Alone.
We'll capture.
The Home Alone
Okay,
post.
this is the only photo of the year. Don't
have
miss it
seen
and give your best expression, your best energy for this post. Okay, are you ready? All right. Thank you guys. Now in 5, best expression. 4, 3, 2, 1, pose. All right. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster
Toastmaster.
Alvin.
Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Alfie.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry, I'm mute. Thank you, Toastmaster Alvin, for lead that photo session. So, how about Toastmaster Indah? It's already covered the food.
Yes, we get himself.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Indah, for helping. So I think we can move to the next session. Is evaluation session. Evaluation session will be lead to the Toastmaster Raki as a GE. Toastmaster Raki, over to you.
All right, thank you so much, our lovely Tom. And yeah, here we go. This is the evaluation session. And for the first, I will call Toastmaster Irfan to evaluate Toastmasters Paxia. So Toastmaster Irfan, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you,
I'm
Toastmaster.
sorry, before Toastmaster Raki, because Toastmaster Irfan will deliver this evaluation project, so I will introduce Toastmaster Irfan first.
All right.
Okay.
So sorry.
Fine. Okay, my fellow Toastmaster and guests, today Toastmaster Irfan will deliver a project evaluation and feedback. The purpose of this project is for Toastmaster Irfan to develop skills for delivering and receiving feedbacks. And the purpose of this speech is for the member to deliver constructive feedback to another member's presentation. So here we come. Toastmaster Irfan, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Alvin. Lead yourself 101. Very inspirational speech from Toastmaster Paxia. My fellow Toastmaster and guests, I'm very delightful to become the evaluator for Toastmaster Paxia because I think she was successful to deliver her speech and she has well structured in her speech from the opening to the ending. Okay. In the opening, she successfully grabbed the attention from participants with asking the question to audience, and she also used the question to connect the next speech and convey the message. And during the speech, she successfully engaged to attract the attention from audience with asking some question, and I think it is awesome from Toastmaster Paxia. Okay, so congratulations for Toastmaster Paxia, and I think we in this meeting get the inspirational message from Toastmaster Paxia. Okay. However, in Toastmaster meeting, we always have a room for improvement. So I have a little suggestion for Toastmaster Paxia to implement in her next project. Maybe you should explore to use eye contact to convey emotion and response. So then you can explore to use physical gesture during your speech. And I think if you implement this suggestion, your speech will be a perfect. So I think it is enough from me. Back to you, GE Toastmaster Rati. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Irfan, for the evaluation. Yeah, we can learn together here. So that's why evaluation also here. And let's move on to another evaluator. I will call Toastmaster Garda to evaluate Toastmaster Uyun. So Toastmaster Garda, the screen is yours.
Great, thank you, Toastmaster Raki. Am I audible? Yeah, that is audible and visible. Thank you, Toastmaster Uyun, for portraying and delivering us such a great way to address and to lead a difficult situation that is something relevant to our daily life, particularly when it comes to handle an audience that we have never expected before. But today, all of us are agreed that we are on the same page, that we learn a lot of things on how to deal with that difficult situations. Because today, from what I've observed from your performance today, there are two things that I truly liked. The first one is that the composure, that throughout the speech, Toastmaster Uyun successfully nailed the composure that she delivered a detailed lineups regarding the projects, also the plans, and also the way that she explained it, it was really well maintained and well explained to the audience so that we can also observe and digest the plans that she proposed in the speech itself. And secondly, I like about the poise that Toastmaster Uyun exemplified throughout the speech. She gave appreciation to the panel after addressing the question from the panel or the speaker. And also, what I like is that she reiterated the question to confirm with the speaker so that all of us, including the speakers, would also be in the same page regarding the question thrown to Toastmaster Uyun as the speaker, which is good. And also that throughout the disruptions, Toastmaster Uyun managed to remain calm. When, for example, when Toastmaster Alvin and Toastmaster Agung disrupted with the questions and also the discussions along the way. And then by not only that she still addressed their names gracefully. Like, for example, thank you, Toastmaster Alvin. Let me get back to you later after I address this question to Toastmaster Agung, and then back to you again, Toastmaster Alvin. There is a genuine and polite way to address this difficult situation. Now, something to consider to benefit you more in the next round whenever you deal with this difficult situation, Toastmaster Uyun, is that you may consider the efficacy of the way you address the discussion itself. You may need to learn how to craft the information and deliver an effective one. For example, when you portray the detail of the registration or the table team that will be included in your team, you may think to wrap up or summarize the information because everyone would not be able to memorize the detailed items all at once. So you may portray or you may display the table, but it is up to the speaker on how to summarize and give the information a brief one, because all of us can also read the detailed agenda after the discussion itself. And secondly, on how to manage the feeling of doubt. Because at the speech, I noticed that there was a moment of doubt when you portrayed a long pauses because you were not certain with the answer to the question. So I may suggest that you may try to give the opportunity for yourself to do some research after the discussion is ended, and then you can get back to the panels or the speakers regarding the answers, so that it also gives you such confidence on how to address that without having to show that you are really in a certain of doubt with regard to that. But all in all, that was a great story and message that you gave to us. I can't wait to see you more in the next round with leading the difficult situations. Back to you, GE.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Garda, for the evaluation. And next, we will move to our last evaluator, which is Toastmaster Alvin. So Toastmaster Alvin, the screen is yours.
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Congratulations, Toastmaster Irfan, for the very first of your evaluation project. Toastmaster Irfan, this is your first time to deliver a feedback. How do you feel about that?
I'm very nervous.
You're so very nervous. But that's always come everything on the first time. I believe that. That's the process of learning. I'm very also grateful watching the first step of Toastmaster Irfan delivering feedback to Toastmaster Paxia. He start with recall Toastmaster Paxia title, Lead Yourself 101. That's a very nice way to start your evaluation because that makes sure that you listen to your speakers that by recalling what just they say. That's one of I can learn from Toastmaster Irfan. And the second is he used the sandwich method. He start with what can he learn from Toastmaster Paxia and an opening that attracts an audience from Toastmaster Paxia, asking questions. That's the first bread that delivered from Toastmaster Irfan. And the second meat, the second layer, the room for improvement, which Toastmaster Irfan encouraged Toastmaster Paxia to use more eye contact. And then the second is the challenge. And the third is the challenge. Toastmaster Irfan encouraged Toastmaster Paxia to use more body language. That's a great way to deliver feedbacks to our friends or everyone. And it is important because we need to learn how to deliver feedbacks. It's a matter of the language or the tone of your voice or just how you say it. It's very important. And one thing, the room for Toastmaster Irfan to learn more is about I found that sometimes Toastmaster Irfan pause in the delivering his feedbacks. I think that can be learned. Just try doing more, try evaluate more. You can learn that by with time. And then the challenge for Toastmaster Irfan is to use mirror or recall more, recall, or just react to what just the speaker said. That will send signal to your speakers that you are listening to her and you want to learn more. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Raki.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Alvin, for the evaluation. And next, we will go to the GE team. First, I will call up. No, sorry, my mistake. I will call the timer first. Toastmaster, yes.
Yes, Toastmaster Aki, all the evaluators are eligible to be voted. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Tias. Yep, the link is already on the chat box, so everyone can give your vote to your favorite prepared speech speaker and then also the favorite evaluator. And next, we will move to our grammarian report. So I will call Toastmaster Dentia as our grammarian. Toastmaster Dentia, the screen is yours.
All right, thank you, GE. Just a second. Not much today, but yeah, there is something that I can highlight, and I would like to share it with everyone so that we can all learn from this session. Now, I highlight only some of the common errors. Is my screen visible? Yes. Is it visible?
Yes, visible.
Okay.
Yes, it's visible.
Okay, thank you. All right, so the common error in using the verb or the noun as a verb, and so on and so forth. The first one, I heard someone say, I will not alone. The correct form will be, I will not be alone. Why? First, will is an auxiliary verb. It requires another verb. So it's either I will maybe feel alone, or I will not feel alone, I will not live alone, or I will not be alone. It can be anything, but it needs another verb. The second one, the second reason is because alone in the sentence indicates an adjective, so it requires the to be or any other verb that can support that the sense of being alone, right? So because it's an adjective, we need another verb, and most commonly we use to be to say the adjective. Next one, I heard someone said will be introduction and to find your motivate. So there's a mixed match in here. Will be can be followed by a verb. In this sense is a passive voice. So you can say will be introduced. And the second sentence, to find your motivate. Motivate here is a verb. So you need a noun in this sentence because you have the determiner here, your or possessive, the determiner here. So introduction instead of introduce instead of introduction, and the next one is motivation instead of motivate. The next one, I heard someone says, does everyone already cover? So the key here is the word already. So in Indonesia, we often say sudah or something, right? So if you want to say something with already, you can use the present perfect tense. So has everyone covered, or has everyone voted, or has everyone something? So has plus verb 3 or past participle. How do you think about? Well, there's nothing wrong in the sentence, but it's very philosophical, right? Means in what manner does your brain function? So if you want to ask someone about what they think about, you can either say, what do you think about, or have you thought about, right? Whether they have or haven't. Now, the next one is to highlight the use of these word classes. There are 4 main classes that you can focus on when you want to improve your English. First is the verb, noun, adjective, and adverbs. Why? Because all these word classes are the commonly used in every sentences. There is no sentences without a verb, whether it's an auxiliary verb, help, or a helping verb, or a main verb. So there should be a verb in every sentence. A noun relates to people, things, places, or ideas. So when you want to say something about subject, you want to classify a subject and an object, you most definitely use a noun, right? An adjective is a word that describes the qualities or state of being. And it's also explain the nouns, right? So sometimes we see the compound nouns, it's use an adjective and a noun. Sometimes it's a feeling that you want to express, you use adjective as your feelings, or there are so many adjectives. So you need to know which one is a verb, which one is a noun, and which one is adjective, so that you can place it well in your sentence structure. The next one is the adverb. It modifies a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. So in Indonesia, we usually call it kata keterangan, right? How the verb, the verb is done, right? The action is done. We will use adjective to explain how the action is done. We will use adjective. And then the last one is the quotes. I noticed 3 beautiful quotes today. Don't focus on the negative. Have a grateful life by Toastmaster Alvin. Next one is, when it comes to a good deed, I don't like to showcase my name by Toastmaster Wira. Then the next one is, rewards can come in a form of appreciation as well. It's not always about money by soon to be Toastmaster Dian. That's all from my side. Thank you. Back to you, G.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Dentia, for the grammar report. I feel like in the grammar boot camp, so thank you so much for that. We can learn together about grammar today. All right, let's move on to another GE team. I will call Madam AWOD counter, Toastmaster Tami.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Am I audible? And my screen, is it visible?
Yes.
Okay. Happy morning, my fellow Toastmasters and guests. Congratulations for all of the speakers and also for all the role takers for today. As an RWOD counselor, here we go. Here's my report. The first evaluation for the speaker, all of the speakers, TM Paxia and TM Uyun, congratulations for your performance today. And I might disheartened, but I apologize if you already say it, but there's no word of the day for today from both of the speakers. But here is your report for the filler words and also long pause and repeated words for the speakers. The next one, for the evaluator, we also couldn't avoid the and also slow, but here we go, the report for the evaluator, and also there's no word of the day from them. And next one is table topic speakers. Congratulations for guest Dia for saying the word of the day, and also for Toastmaster Shoki for almost no filler words, but a little bit of repeated words. And also, I think we can learn from Toastmaster Shoki how can he practice not saying any filler words in his speech. And also for the role taker, yeah, we couldn't avoid the and also for me, but here we go, your report. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you so much. Back to G.
Thank you so much for the report, Toastmaster Tami, as our AWOD counter. It's so very comprehensive, I guess. And now it's my turn. All right. Hi, I'm Raki, and today I will be the general evaluator, and here's my evaluation. First, the meeting start on time, and then the second is SAA did an awesome job, so thank you so much for the SAA team. And our Mr. President also introduced Toastmasters and SCBD Toastmasters really well, as usual. And our Tom, Toastmaster Hani, just bring the topic with the present that video that reminds us about the Ramadan vibes, since the what is it is in the advertisement is about a tea. It's related to our Ramadan vibes. So, and then the next is for the prepared speech speakers. Congratulations to Toastmaster Paxia and Toastmaster Uyun for your doing great job today. I know it's not easy, but yeah, you did great. So congratulations for that. And then for the table topic masters, thank you so much, Toastmaster B, to bring the interviewing topics and then deliver it by using Harvest Moon. It just reminds me about my PlayStation, Harvest Moon. And then the last, congratulations to all table topic speakers and also my general evaluation team. So congratulations. And thank you so much. That's all from me, and I will give it back to our lovely Toastmaster Hani. The screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Raki, SGE and team. Such a great report, and so yes, I think I just want to share about closing remarks today. Is I have some of quotes. I just forget from the I put the source is, with every deed you are sowing is a seed, so the harvest you may not see. Things every deed every seed it will probably not see result quickly, but it will return a letter from unexpected. So like when we do the plants, the result of a fruit is we can grow later. So then keep doing a good things, and just you can give the best. You can give the best to the people around you. So just like remember from the video that I shared to all of you. So yeah, I think that's all from me as a tool. So then there is one of the session is Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame is will lead is Toastmaster Indah. Toastmaster Indah, over to you.
Hey, thank you, Madam Tom. Let me share my screen. So now let's have our closing here of Hall of Fame. Yeah. Drum rolls, please. Let's go to the first session winners, which is the prepared speakers, most favorite prepared speakers today goes to, congratulations, Toastmaster Uyun.
Yay, congratulations.
And go away. Then the next one will be our next session's most favorite table topic speaker goes to, yay, we have our guest here. It's Arif Purba, or soon to be Toastmaster Arif Purba. Congratulations. And the last one will be most favorite evaluator goes to our Mr. President Toastmaster Gada. Congratulations to all the winners and all speakers. And if you have any question about the membership, contact our Toastmaster Melanie, our VP of membership. Over to you, Toastmaster of the meeting.
Thank you, Toastmaster Indah. So I think it's all from our meeting, and I will send back to Toastmaster Garda as our president.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Hani, for conducting and hosting the whole sessions, and congratulations to all individual rangers for doing such a great work in ensuring that the meeting takes place smoothly. And congratulations to all speakers, the prepared speaker, and also the individual evaluators, and as well as the table topic speaker for conquering the table topics given by our table topics master and for taking us to the Harvest Moon season. And now, before I adjourn this meeting, I would like to hear some euphonious voices from our guests in particular. And thank you. We have Dian, Arif was here earlier, also Meita. Firstly, I would like to hear from Dia. Hi, Dia, are you still there?
Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. I thank you for still tuning in until the very end of this meeting. How are you, Dia?
I'm very well, thank you.
Awesome.
Nice to see you guys.
Nice to virtually meeting you as well here, and thank you for making your time here, for spending your Saturday morning with us. You mentioned that this is your very first time attending our meeting. May I know also, is this your very first time in attending any Toastmasters meeting?
Yes.
I see. So how did you know about Toastmasters, and how did you find out our meeting today?
Okay, I find this club from one of my fellow. If maybe you all know Mr. Matsoni, Brother Sony, yes, I know from him. And what I'm asking about what this club doing and anything and extra, and I'm very interested what about this program, and I'll try to coming to feel the ambience of this group, and I really enjoy it.
Glad to hear that, and we also honored and humbled to have you. And thank you, Toastmaster Sonny, for bringing you here. Well, we definitely, it is beyond above the cloud to hear that you enjoyed the meeting, and we definitely wish and hope that you get a lot of insights and also a learning process throughout the meeting itself. So may I know how, if you could also express it in one word to describe our meeting today, what would it be and why?
I think it's delighting. Why? Because it's very enjoy, and I also find the stimulus, an inspired speaker, and also evaluation, and the other, and the system, and how you guys interaction between each other is very, very delighting for me. And before it, I'm so sorry for my poor English, because I'm not really fluent at it. I hope you all can accept my flaws. Thank you very much.
Delightful, and no need to apologize, Dia. All of us here are learning because we are not a native speaker after all. And thank you for making your time here, and hope to see you again on next Saturday. We only conduct our meeting on Saturday during Ramadan, and we will resume our meeting back to Friday evening in May 2022. Feel free to stick to our social media at Instagram so that you'll be able to get updated. Thank you, Dia, for coming.
Thank you.
And lastly, I would like to hear from Meta. Hi, Meta, are you there?
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Is it possible for you to turn on the camera?
Yes, it is possible.
Awesome. Hi there. Hello, Meta.
Hello.
Hi, thank you for coming. If I could recall correctly, this is not your first time in our club. Am I correct?
Yes, it is my 2 times or 3rd times.
Thank you. May I know how did you find out about our meeting?
From Instagram.
Yeah, thank you, Instagram, and thank you, our PR team.
So wait a second.
Definitely, disruptions can occur from any time. Thank you for, we learned a lot of things from Toastmaster Uyun earlier on how to handle disruptions. By the way, Meta, okay, while waiting for you to be able to address this.
Hello.
Yes, yeah, hi. Hi there. So, how did you feel about our meeting today? And if you could also express it in one word, what would it be and why?
It is very enjoyable and insightful. Hello?
Yes, yeah, we can hear your voice clearly.
It is very enjoyable and insightful.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, Meta. Thank you, Meta, for your kind words. Definitely look forward to having you again in the next session with us, and try to participate in the table topics maybe later next week on Saturday morning.
Oh yes, I'm very interested to join the table meeting next time.
Yeah, awesome. And we can't wait to hear your voice and your opinions in responding to that table topics as well. And surely, should you want to know about SCBD Toastmasters Club, feel free to contact us. Via Instagram is okay. You can send us a direct message or click the link provided in our Instagram bio, and you'll be directed out to our team so that we can get back to you with regard to your inquiries. Thank you, Meta, for coming.
Okay, thank you very much, Garda.
Our pleasure. And yeah, that is all. Once again, before commencing the Ramadan season, and it's actually tomorrow. And for those of you who already started your first fasting period today, I wish you all the very, I'm not saying all the very best, but hoping everyone blessed Ramadan season and also a blissful fasting month. And may all of us still be gracefully with the good health and happiness, and also safety, of course. And thank you for tuning in for the last 2 hours. And yes, I hope that everyone will be able to get back on Saturday morning, 10 a.m. We are adjusting a little bit because this is our first time having the meeting on Saturday morning. So I hope that this would not discourage or lessen your spirit to join and also to strive for progress in SCBD Toastmasters. And that will be all from me. And I hope that everyone have a great weekend after this. And with the power vested in me, I hereby adjourn this meeting. Happy weekend and happy morning.
Happy weekend.
Happy weekend.
Weekend.
Okay.
Bye.